No. No, please. Mrs. Malcolm, there's nothing to apologize for. What you are doing is incredibly brave. Unbelievably so. And the fact is that my partner and I, we should be thanking you. Because of your bravery, because of your willingness to help, even given everything that has happened, we will be able to help you. So please don't apologize. It's all right. Speaking of, it's all right. I got it. Would you show mercy to a one-armed man and forego the need for a pad and a pen? May I record what we're going to talk about today? No. No, don't worry. Domestic, not vocational. And the thing is, my partner, they're new, so I still gotta do the lion's share of the work. So, what do you say? Lend me a hand. I need one. Thank you. It's not for the record. It's just for my notes. Sure, I just want to go over a few things. Make sure we haven't missed anything. And just try to get as much information as possible so that we don't have to bother you like this again. Is that all right? Thank you, Mrs. Malcolm. So, just to get a few things straight, you can tell me as much as you're comfortable with. But please, if you can, tell me as much as you can remember. It's important, Mrs. Malcolm. Crimes like this, I'll be honest with you, they're not rare. But unfortunately, sometimes some of them can be. So, any information, no matter how insignificant it might feel, will help in our investigation. Now, yesterday morning, your husband Dr. Malcolm. He was doing his usual routine. Is that right before work, while you're dropping the kids off at school. Now, from what I understand, your husband's memory, it wasn't so good. Would that be fair to say? Short-term memory issue. Nothing big, you remembered the big stuff, but it was the little things. Is that right? That's why there are all these sticky notes everywhere, huh? No. It's actually very helpful. It helps us to build a timeline, work out exactly what was happening in the events leading up to your husband's murder. And so, if it's all right, I'd like to just go over that time frame to make sure I got it down. Thank you. So, first, he had a shower. And then following that, he brushes his teeth. All that good stuff. Morning makes the man. Huh? Then he makes a sandwich. It's from the bread that you made the previous night, so your kitchen smells like a bakery. He has to have a drink and take his medication, correct? So he has one pill in the morning, one in the evening before bed. And there's 4, that's it, they're anticoagulants, blood thinners. It's at this time that your husband would allow himself a single coffee. Now it's quite a man who can practice abstinence in that way. But that's the only one he can have. Is that correct? All right. And then he reads the newspaper and, like the coffee, allows himself a single cigarette. Very disciplined man. It sounds like your husband was, Mrs. Malcolm. And so then, the last thing that he has to do before he heads to his job is to feed the dog. But that's when it happens. That's when your husband is smoking his cigarette, drinking his coffee, and going to feed the dog. And then the assailant, he bursts in and murders him, shoots him. And then lets your dog go. Mrs. Malcolm, I know it's painful to think about, and I hate to ask you, but aside from the death of your husband, can you think of why anyone would free your dog? I figured. is there anything else at all that you can remember? Even the smallest thing. All right, Mrs. Malcolm. Put it in this pocket this time. Mrs. Malcolm, we are going to do everything that we can. There's a chance that the FBI might become involved, but we're always happy to act as your first liaison for everything, if you prefer. Obviously, you don't have to if you don't like us. The MO of your husband's killer seems to match up with a spree case they got going on. But in the meantime, here we go again. Here. My card. Take it. And if you need it. Yeah. Not really like the Sherlock Holmes, but he wasn't actually a detective, you know. Not officially. I am, so I hope I do a better job than he would. Call me anytime. It's got my office number on it, but if you call me out of hours, it'll forward to my cell. Okay? Mrs. Malcolm, please, you take care of yourself, and I know. Merry Christmas. All right. I'm fine. Thank you, Mrs. Malcolm. And thank you for the water. Don't laugh. I'm telling you. Don't laugh. Cause it ain't funny. Don't fucking laugh. Now you're laughing, huh? Nah, I can't carry right now, so my kid got it for me. What do you think? Yeah, it worked on you. But it ain't funny, all right? What do I mean? The whole Christmas thing. I keep fucking saying it. I keep going up to victims, first responders, you know, CSI guys who just coming out of somewhere, blood all over their gloves and stuff. And I say to them, Merry Christmas. Then I fumble around, trying to cover it up with a joke or trying to make it seem like it was genuine. It's not funny. It's terrible. I'm terrible. No. I got my side piece though. See? excuse me. Like you'd know. Anyway, what do you think? What do you mean? About the victim's wife? Yeah. She's lying. Something doesn't seem right. You know, lies are like water. You can sip on them all day and there ain't no taste to it. No kick. Gets to the point where you don't even know that you're telling them anymore, drinking it. But the truth, it's like bourbon. It's got a kick, strong taste. And you know when you're drinking it. What she was saying, water. It's like she was treading it, you know. Nothing was quite right there. Hey, did you see the dog cage? It was like a fucking gilded giant cockatoo pen or something. I don't know. It's weird. Bizarre. You got a kid doctor, perfect family, wife, 2 kids, whatever. Then, out of nowhere, some nut job shows up to that specific address, kills the doctor, and lets the dog out. But you know, you can't get into that property without being buzzed in. And there was no forced entry. So something ain't right. Reminds me of some oil baron in Texas, Calhoun, something like that, not long ago. Same thing. No dog. A murder. Random. An impenetrable fortress. Just let in. Slain. That's why I think the feds are gonna pick up on this. They won't let it lie, not with us. But let's say we keep an eye on, huh? Keep our ears to the ground. Reminds me of something. Reminds me of a case. No. Years ago. Now. Do you remember the disappearance of D.A. Hoffman?